the stage from Richmond. Make a bunch of noise right now, Funny Bone. Give it up for Cale Moore. How we doing, everybody? You guys ready to finish this out strong? Well, reserve your judgments. My name is Cale Moore. This is my first time on the Funny Bone stage. Thank you. I actually just moved down here from Montana, and yeah, so like the flannel in the front row is getting me all hot and bothered right now. Yeah. But yeah, so I started my comedy career down in Montana, and so for the first couple of years I was performing for like raccoons, elk, small mammals. But when I did get a chance to actually perform in front of people, it was a lot of fun because, you know, you'd say something funny and they'd shoot their guns up into the air. But the best part about moving down here from Montana is like it is so easy to mess with like East Coast people. Because some people think I moved down here in like a covered wagon. So whenever someone is like, hey, what's it like living in Montana? I'll just say something like, oh, fun fact, Montana is the only state in the union where they still send dick pics by mail. Just a cowboy like, my dearest Agatha, I have throbbed for you these many months. Enclosed is an artist's rendering. Then you gotta get a buddy to sketch you while you stand like this for 4 hours. Slap that baby on the Pony Express. By the time it gets there, she's dead of tuberculosis. Yeah, first item of business when I moved down here was I needed a new car, so I decided I was going to try one of those Carvana vending machines. I'm sure you guys have all seen it, you know, the giant dystopian glass tower full of cars looming over the interstate. It seems like a pretty simple concept, right? You just walk up, you put your money in, you get a car. That piece of shit ate my quarters. My car got to the end of the big spring and it got stuck. I had to buy the car above it to knock it down. And there was a factory recall on it too, so like I had to put my car in the shop as soon as I got it, and they only had one loaner car available. It was a sky blue Mitsubishi Lancer. So they handed me the keys, I opened the door, and Limp Bizkit CDs just came pouring out. This car is such a douchebag, and it should have ear studs on the mirrors. This car looks like it orders Russian women off the internet. And it's not cheap either, because it doesn't take regular gas, it only takes Bud Light Platinum. Bought a VR headset too, that was a fun purchase. I've mainly used it for porn so far. This is the face of a man who enjoys VR porn. I don't know if that was obvious to you guys or not, but the only problem with it is they change positions on you like every 30 seconds. It's insane. They're like, stand up, lay down, stand up, sit down, lay back. It's like, what is this, CrossFit? I'm too out of shape for actual sex. It's ableism is what it is. You guys want to know what I think is like the horniest piece of media that's not actually porn? It's those old, like, hard-boiled, black and white detective movies. You know, because it's the same thing every single time. Woman walks in after closing time, and she is so hot that the detective spends 2 hours getting shot at for her. And I want to write one of those movies where the detective is gay. It's like 30 seconds long. She walks in 10 minutes after closing time, and he's like, her legs went all the way up. She had long blonde hair, ruby red lips, and I was like, gross. Credits. All right, you guys have been a lot of fun. My name's been Cam Moore.